Welcome back, everyone. It is the third match of the day. We are going straight into the gameplay. It is OTK versus Space Station Gaming.
This is a little bit different of a variant. OTK, instead of using the Arms Warrior, they're going to be bringing in the Windwalker Monk. So the traditional Windwalker Death Knight, and they'll have to see how they can do this.
All right, let's see what they can get done here. Gorecki is charging in at Cdew. He gets intercepted with Ring of Peace by Trill. Nice Ring of Peace, but Trill is still under fire. Cdew picks him up. Cdew now in a stun. Trill in a stun. Big damage following through. Mez saves the day once again with a triple Syndragosa. Mez is laying waste right now to Space Station Gaming with that Abomination Limb. Gorecki has no Avenging Wrath. He needs to get a Word of Glory proc on it with Awakening right now. Mana getting taxed equally. It's anyone's game, and game number one between these upper bracket Titans in 2021. They are looking solid. They've adapted to the Paladin meta as we see three of them in game number one. Trill and Mez get set up for a triple Blinding Sleep, triple leg sweep. Thugonomics, Blessing and Protection's out. Gorecki got left behind. They're trying to go after him. He's trying to escape with Blessing of Freedom, going after Cdew. Hammers down Trill the target. Mez protects Trill with the anti-magic zone. Will it be enough? No. Trill has to abandon its defenses. Smexon leaps over. He gets Ring of Peace away by Trill. Nice play from Trill. Trill now connecting onto Gorecki. Insane plays, swapping between defense and offense.
Yeah, this could be the final moments here of the game. Trill with the Fist of Fury here doing a lot of damage. Who's going to go down first? Is it going to be Trill? Is it going to be Thugonomics? Gorecki has 0 mana. Sacrifice, the only thing keeping Thug alive right now. No bubbles here. Thug spamming out the Words of Glory. He got his wings there, and now he's going to be able to heal himself up. But if he gets stunned up in about 5 seconds when that leg sweep is ready, Thug is going to be dead. And he gets this spell there, and there it is. Blinding Sleep. Trill just needs to live a little bit longer. There we go. Big damage coming out. This has got to be the game. Shattering Throw coming out from Smexon. Where's the damage to back it up? Gorecki getting swapped to, but with a beautiful Blessing of Protection, keeps himself alive, and now Trill is on the back foot.
Again, stabilizing the team. Trill critically low. Cdew sacrifices, but he's got no mana to heal. He procs an Awakening on the Word of Glory. He needs one big Divine Toll. He might be able to heal Trill back to full. They drop the anti-magic zone in desperation to protect Trill with Karma, and Trill is holding on, but still at 50% health. Holy Light after Holy Light. Divine Favor comes off cooldown. Cdew charges in for a Hammer of Justice. Gorecki gets Sanctuaried out. Thugonomics in the grapple weapon. They're still just cleaving them down. This is anyone's game. How on earth are they still alive at this point? Thugonomics gets closed out by the Chill Streak combo. Lord Mez is back to play.
That was absolutely crazy. It was a big chill streak as well. Trill, he pulled the trigger with that Swen and a big spinning crane kick proc and was able to just absolutely delete Thugonomics in those final moments. But what a back and forth game. Such a close call.
All right, let's see if they can get it done here, if they can put a point on the board. Smexon's going after Cdew. Very aggressive Zug strategy here in game number 2 on Hook Point. Love to see it in a matchup like this, but they are getting punished by Trill and Mez. That Abomination Limb rolling. Sven the Tiger out. They're going all in the opener. They need to be ready for some heavy hitting attacks. Thugonomics gets blasted down. Heals himself back up with a Word of Glory. They are just both laying into each other. Endless amounts of pressure. Big recovery, but Cdew gets stunned up on his heel. Will he be able to get it off in time? Triple Fear by Smexon. They're pushing for the Divine Shield, but Thugonomics gets pushed back as well. Smexon goes for a Blade Storm. This is just damage. Seconds in. For a big Divine Favor, Holy Light, trying to play efficiently. He's got a slight lead on mana, a massive lead on cooldowns. OTK are taking game 2 into their own hands.
Yeah, it's looking good. Cdew getting low, though, does not want to greet it. They are so far ahead at this point of the game. Cdew still just kiting away, needs to be very careful. Just running around the pillar, trying to save himself from using that Divine Shield, but there's no way. How does he get out of it? He gets out of the Hammer of Justice. He manages to greet it out. Avenging Wrath is now up, and now OTK is looking to strike back.
Yeah, but look at the cooldowns here. Gorecki has nothing left, and Thug has nothing left, and that's a double blind. Here we go. Mez looking to close out the match, and there it is. Syndragosa flying through the map. Winter, the Chill Streak, everything just destroying Thugonomics there on that Retribution Paladin, and that is going to be good night, Space Station Gaming, in this game number 2.
I don't know if I've ever seen such a beautiful breath of Syndragosa there from a DK, just finishing it off so cleanly. Victory number 2 for OTK against Space Station Gaming here. This team is looking absolutely unstoppable at this point, Super Tees.
Yeah, they're going to get a lot of burst damage, but they also take a lot of burst damage. Now they're going after Trill with the Paralyze on Cdew, trying to pressure him, finding Karma. They're trying to crack through it. That could be a risky gamble. Mez has Pillar of Frost available. They want to get set up for a triple Blinding Sleet if they can. They grip Gorecki into a Hammer of Justice. Are they swapping to the healer? Looks like they want to attack Gorecki, but now he's protected. No, Trill bounces him away from Chun-Li's Ring of Peace. I don't think they have enough damage, though, to take out Gorecki. Chun-Li in range, waiting for that leg sweep, but it's still 30 seconds away here. Trills comes up in less than 20. Big damage. Holy Light gets gripped. Triple Syndragoso. One wombo combo. Divine Shield? How did they not get Divine Shield there? They pop the Shield of Vengeance, and they heal back up and recover. Thugonomics holds on to that patiently, but again, the entire series could have been lost there. I would be sweating.
Windwalker now. Trill's going to be kiting, waiting for that Fist of Fury potentially. There it is. Fist of Fury going to come out. Beautiful stun there onto Gorecki. What can they force here? Chun going to trade out the Karma right there, and the pressure just keeps on going. Shield streak bouncing. Trill taking massive damage here, and he gets destroyed in that stun lock combo. And Space Station Gaming going to be putting a point on the board there.
And that is exactly what happens when you put Chun-Li on that Windwalker. Space Station Gaming potentially turning it out around here. All right, game number 4 here. OTK on match point versus Space Station Gaming.
Now Mez going to be looking for that double Blinding Sleet setup once again. Once that it's available and off cooldown, Chun-Li rolling over, getting the Paralyze over onto Cdew. Cdew actually trinketing out into a full Hammer of Justice, and now it's Trill who's on the run. Cdew might have to use more here, but Trill just preemptively using the Flying Serpent Kick. Chun-Li gets gripped away. Beautiful peels there by Mez, and beautiful kiting by Trill to avoid that situation. The Blinding Light does come in. The crowd control is unrelenting here by Space Station Gaming, but at the same time, now Mez and Trill, they want to go, go, go. Big damage out onto Chun-Li.
Right now, still kiting a little bit here, and now looking to go after Cdew here. Big push coming out. Cdew going to be using every man for himself, but Chun now getting crushed here in the setup. The Syndragosa hits Gorecki across the map, and he has to bubble through out of that one. Chun-Li barely lives that setup, and that was the final cooldown for Space Station Gaming.
Chun-Li dancing with death here towards what could be the final moments of match point. Will he be able to stay alive and get pressure out at the same time? A stressful moment. He's on the run once again, using Ring of Peace, trying to protect himself, but now Thugonomics getting swapped too. Gorecki gets gripped in. No stun, though. Maybe they don't need it. They can just win with raw damage at this point. Gorecki's completely out of mana. OTK are in the driver's seat at this point. Shield, will he get away with this, though? Is Cdew actually going to get away with not having to shield? It looks like he will. He's moving in onto Gorecki. Hammer's down. Does he have a Hammer of Justice? He's not going for it, waiting for the cross stun potentially, and that could just be it. They're looking to close it out, and that's more than enough. Zwem the Tiger, Pillar of the Frost, Wombo combo, OTK are back to play.
These guys put so much heart into that series against OTK, but it just wasn't quite enough. And Super Tees, this is going to be a super intense series, I feel like.
This is revenge. You know, this is revenge for all of BFA, where Cloud9 versus Oni OTK. This is their chance. It's a grudge match. It's a grudge. Cdew can't stand nuts. I heard that.
All right, let's game number 1. OTK versus Cloud9. Winner of this series moves on to the grand finals. And look at these compositions.
Okay, he's a Convoke Boomkin. Hey. Okay.
Here we go. OTK, they are going to be bringing in Samiyam, playing the Windwalker Mage Paladin, what seems to be one of the most popular and best comps right now in World of Warcraft. Cloud9 trying. I do expect that Cloud9 thought that this was going to happen, so trying to lock in what they think is a counter comp. But the best option, Trill getting a little bit low right now. Diffuse Magic does come in, and seeing Chanimal on a Moonkin, I mean, this is quite a sight to see. Let's see how he can perform, going for a Cyclone. Cubsy right now into a Polymorph. Samiyam getting a good control. Finally, a full Cyclone comes out. There's the Convoke. It's just shooting on the head now. Cdew might just get absolutely destroyed. How close was that?
Yeah, and that was a nice push there. And now it's Cubsy here on the back foot. Nice counterspell onto Chanimal. Cubsy not going to be taking any risks there. Immediately using his Gladiator's Medallion now. Nice cross CC
Convoke!
here.
Convoke!
Sola, baby. The Convoke is here. He gets a full moon, but he does have... Oh my goodness, he do! Oh my God, 100% HP! He's dead!
He died! He's dead! He got
I'm going Night Fae after
this. Yeah, I think you should. I mean, you're just talking up Night Fae all the time in Convoke, and here you are, Kyrian Moonkin.
No tournament
You never know. With the Winter Queen in play, anything can really happen here. And Cloud9 right now. So we're going to have to see what they end up doing here. But we are going live here with game number 2, C9 Spicy Chicken Cleave versus OTK, Windwalker DK Shaman.
Yeah, Cloud9 are looking finger-licking good in game 1 there with that Convoke the Spirits victory. Let's see what they can get. Let's see if they can dunk them again into the sweet and sour sauce of the Convoke the Spirits. Oh, Cdew getting solar beam. Are they going to go after Cdew? Trill stunned behind the pillar.
Oh!
Wow!
Are you kidding me? Lots of
There's
streaming
the
and lots of
Convoke.
noise.
Just
That
line
wasn't
it. Oh, he
even the
kicked it. Look,
Convoke.
he countered it. He kicked it. They're
Oh my
good.
goodness gracious. Right now we are going to Dalaran Sewers. OTK, they got one more chance. And here's the thing. I mean, if you were OTK or you're Cloud9, neither one of you wants to go down to the lower bracket and play Kawhi. Like, that's just not something you want to do. This is an unbelievable team with insane compositions in that lower bracket. And guess what? Guess what Kawhi has? Imagine OTK loses this. Guess what Kawhi's going to play into them? They have Previ. They have Cerulean. I mean, they're going to be playing Moonkin Mage as well. So OTK, they have to figure it out here, or they're in for a lot of trouble in that lower bracket.
Here to push forward, Cubsy immediately going for that big heal, and there we go.
Oh,
Here we go, big damage on the Trill. This time around, Trinket, Diffuse, Karma, everything, and that is going to keep him alive for that combustion. But now there is Convoke on the table, Sid.
They just paralyzed him. Oh no, they just paralyzed him. I feel like it's coming. It's going to happen any second now. Channel got
counterspell
counterspell.
too.
Oh no! Multi-Man in cauterized though has to ice block. Is Multi-Man just gonna die? Oh my goodness! Trill turns it around, putting his team back in the game. But Incarn is up. Where's the Convoke? Trill on the run. Are they gonna swap to Cubsy? He has no Divine Shield. They could. Looks like they're committed to Wealthy-Man. Meteor connects. Chanimal's healing Wealthy-Man with regrowth. Trill gets cycloned. Good shutdown by Chanimal. Chanimal on top of Cdew. Cyclone Sam. Convoke the Spirits on Cdew. Cdew's in so much trouble. Huge damage. He wraps around the corner. And Divine Shields. Chanimal saw the opportunity and almost took it completely on his own, but Cdew was ready this time.
This is a nightmare for OTK.
Yeah, this is basically a checkmate situation here. They could take down Trill. Oh, Cubsy, though, takes a lot of damage here. Trinket's out. There's going to be enough. Doesn't have his Divine Shield. He gets stunned there. Ring of Peace on his Divine Favor. Cubsy's taking so much damage here from the fists. He activates that Curian Potion, Blessing of Protection, and that is going to be enough there. Now, Trill, he has pretty much nothing except that Trinket. Maybe a port as well with that Trinket. Here we go. There's the
Trill!
Oh, he's dead. That's it. He gets Hammer of Justice behind the pillar on top of his port. Good night, Trill. That's going to be the combust. That's going to be 3-0 for C9. And that is largely because of that setup that Enrique was talking about before that, where they get the Hammer of Justice, they bump off the Karma, they force out the cooldowns from Trill, then the combustion finally comes around, and that is just going to be KO.
This first game could decide the whole series.
And it is really difficult. I mean, right now, OTK, they could go after Prev in this matchup, but going after a Moonkin is extremely hard. They might even be more durable than a mage. Maybe not. Okay. Maybe not, I guess. There's a sacrifice going out. That was combustion. A lot of incoming damage there by OTK. Brain at the same time taking quite a bit of damage. He's behind the pill right now. A huge sacrifice dot. And maybe they could just take Prev down. Absolutely insane. Certainly durable against that Windwalker Monk, but combustion, I mean, they can just shred through all those defense. And right now, Samiyam taking a huge hit of damage as well. He's grouped up with Cdew. Dragon's Breath diffuses that. Looks like Samiyam should be able to completely stabilize here in terms of mana. Cdew a little bit ahead right now, but I don't think it's going to be a big factor at this point in the game.
Well, you think Brain knows it's coming here. There's the Dragon's Breath. Here we go. Big damage. Here's the one-shot. Samiyam ice blocks offensively. Where's the Bob Cdew? There's the Root Solar Beam. Very nice defense there by Kawaii. Excellent read from Brain, from Previ, and from Drake to stop that. But Drake's still taking so much damage. Blessing of Protection on the Karma, and he does survive by the skin of his teeth there, Super Tees.
Should access that frenzy regen. Drake even paralyzing Sam, stopping the chain. Brain now stuns Cdew. Sam in trouble. He blocked earlier. Drake's pushing for the kill. Sam Vulpins. He gets ringed on his Vulpin. Blink into a leg sweep. Beautiful denial by Drake. Tons of damage. His sacrifice going to be enough as Sam gets lower and lower. Blazing Barrier activates. He's on the run. Cdew managing to recover.
Ring of Peace on top of Drake. Drake gets the double stun. Beautiful double stun at the same time. Previ gets interrupted. Still in bear form. Maybe looking for a Cyclone. He gets the Cyclone on Trill. Trill trinkets out. Big damage on both sides, but Samiyam could be the one to fall. He's on the run. He's so low. He has to cauterize, though. He has to cheat death. He might be able to hold on. Samiyam literally dancing with death. He uses the Dragon's Breath to survive. Cauterize does proc, gets a little bit of a heal. He's just going to be kiting it out. Previ low in the meantime. Blinding light on Brain, and Prev could be the one that falls. No! He might just fall. Are we going to see
Sam?
Samiyam gets the sacrifice.
It's not ultimate. It's not ultimate.
It's not ultimate. They might take him down the seed.
The wild seed.
Take down the seed. They take him down. Oh! Windwalker Paladin 2v2. Here we go. 57% dampening.
Cdew out of mana, Trill out of actually out of HP, out of everything here. What are they gonna do here? Windwalker, Paladin, Mirror, who has the advantage right now? I would say Kawaii, slight advantage due to that mana lead. Let's see if they can snowball it. Drake, double leg sweep, rolls in, and there comes the damage. Trill has no trinket. He has his karma, he activates it immediately, and he gets chunked through it right away here. Drake doing what he can here, trying to redirect some of that damage. He could even karma the karma right now. There's the sacrifice by Brain. Brain looking set up for a drink. Cdew chasing him, but Cdew just keeping the Trill alive right now with the wings. He has this divine favor as well. Trill doing what he can to cut the situation, but it takes too much damage. Cdew needs to go for the divine favor. Doesn't even have the mana for it, and that is going to be Trill going down there. What a devastating loss for OTK. They get the kill, but then they get caught up in that crossfire. Drake takes him down. He takes Sam down, takes the egg down, scrambles it, takes Trill down, takes everybody down.
I mean, they are the champs from last year, and I mean, let's see if they can do it, or if OTK can rise to the occasion and beat them at their own game.
Each other down excellently here. Trill now engaging with a stun of his own, trying to get some pressure out onto Sam. Not finding it. Blessing and Protection from Cdew denies it there. Brain trading at Blessing and Protection as well, but Kawaii are in the lead.
Trillium sneaks in that Polymorph. Samiyam all alone once again. Is this the Divine Shield? It's the Cauterize and the Divine Shield and the Sacrifice. OTK, they have nothing left. There's just nothing left for them. In the meantime, they're trying to get a counter kill here on Ceruleum. Hammer of Justice does land. How is Ceruleum going to survive this one? It looks like Blazing Barrier might be enough with that Triune Ward. Full Blinding Light out into Cdew. Keep in mind, Cdew's got no trinket for another 18 seconds. It's it. Oh, it's over. Samiyam's gone. And if they could take down this seed, and they will, Hawaii will claim game number 2. Incredibly dominant performance. I mean, you look, Brain Cell, so many cooldowns, Ceruleum as well.
That's like a perfect game. They literally got perfected, I feel like.
It's pretty standard. These teams have kind of figured out what they want to do in these mirror matches, what they think is the best. So I think it's just about, at this point, who can really just play better, who's going to execute on the crowd control, who's going to execute on meaningful damage. Like Zico said, I mean, it's one thing to just put out a lot of damage. It's another thing to actually get that damage out with crowd control and, you know, get it, hit them when it actually hurts the most, and you can actually force out those cooldowns. And we'll see which one of these teams can do that better in this matchup. Tournament life on the line here for OTK. Kawhi just one away from moving to the finals.
Trill still connecting, but no cooldowns of any significance forced just yet from OTK, and they're on match point. They have to win 3 games in a row if they want to stay in the tournament for that rematch against Cloud9. Drake, Avenging Wrath from Cdew. Sam gets sacrificed. I'd love to see them swap to Cdew now at this point. Zwen is out at the moment for Drake. It looks like Drake wants to go after Cdew. Is he going to be able to survive? Trill protects Cdew with a Ring of Peace. Cdew line of sights. Good teamwork between Cdew and Trill in that position, anticipating the attack. Definitely in the heads of their opponents in that moment.
In order to deny Brain's crowd control on Cdew, and as a result, they punish Drake. He just gets swapped behind the pillar. Samiyam and Cdew just get the Hammer of Justice, a 2-person mission, getting Drake's a lot of his defensive cooldowns at the same time. Samiyam getting swapped to, almost getting dropped. Drake still going after Samiyam. Samiyam, how is he going to hold on? Sacrifice comes in from Cdew, 20% dampening at this point of the game. That was the combustion from both mages. Cdew moving forward for crowd control, paralyze on Brain. Can he get a hammer of justice, a blinding light? Two followed up, Cerulean looking for a polymorph of his own. He gets interrupted. Samiyam taking a bunch of damage now. Cauterized procs. He's got the ice block. Needs to be very careful. Oh, such a scary situation. He gets low. He trusts in Cdew. Cdew uses the Divine Shield to bomb out some heals and keep him alive, but that was not the combustion of Cerulean. Both these mages have ice block. Both these mages have combustion, and sparks are about to fly.
He is. Brain's mana over in the corner. He's almost back to half. Cdew's totally tapped. Cdew's working with nothing. Can he keep it going? He goes in for the Hodge. Cerulean has nothing. Cerulean is running to the ends of the world, and he uses Alter to go back to center field. Trill is trying desperately to catch up, paralyzing Drake on the fist. Cerulean blinks for a poly, catches Cdew. Sam's in trouble. Cdew trinkets out. He's got nothing. Into the full hammer. It's match point. Samiyam, what are you going to do? He Dragon's Breath Drake. He Dragon's Breath, but he's so much damage. They pop at the seed procs. Are they going to be able to kill the wild seed? Yes, they will. And Kawhi pull it off 3-0 against OTK.
That was such a back and forth mirror matchup. OTK really stepped up in that second game in that mirror matchup. It did not make it easy, but Brain sneaking away for those drinks. Beautiful crowd control from both teams. Very evenly matched, but it will be Kawhi that does advance to the finals for their rematch against Cloud9.